The perfectly pressed white linens of Montecito are reportedly rumpled this morning as Meghan Markle finds herself in a full-blown digital tailspin. Just when she thought she'd buried her pre-Harry past deeper than a lost Titleist in a sand trap, the internet has decided to exhume her 2014 entanglement with golf icon Rory McIlroy. The receipts. As the rumors of their hectic nights together roar back to life, the world is watching a masterclass in panic, proving that while you can take the girl out of the cable drama, you can't take the drama out of the girl. Back in 2014, while Meghan was still hustling for screen time on Suits, she managed to ensnare the attention of Rory McIlroy during the peak of his career. What started with a flirty ice bucket challenge video on a New York balcony quickly spiraled into what insiders described as a hectic series of events. While the public saw a blossoming friendship, the golf world saw a disaster in slow motion. The morning after a particularly spirited night out with Meghan at the Fitzpatrick Manhattan Hotel, Rory didn't just miss a putt, he practically missed the entire sport. He tumbled to a dismal 101st place, looking less like a champion and more like a man who had spent the night trying to keep up with a woman who treats social climbing like an Olympic sport. It was the first recorded instance of the Meghan effect, where professional success goes to die in exchange for a few nights of Hollywood-adjacent glamour. Meghan's early friendships read like a casting call for a high-stakes social thriller. Before she landed the ultimate role, she was reportedly networking through Hollywood's elite with the focus of a heat-seeking missile. From high-profile chefs to sporting icons, each connection seemed to serve as a stepping stone. As these ghosts of boyfriends past resurface, the narrative of the clueless newcomer evaporates, leaving behind a trail of strategic alliances that would make a chess grandmaster blush. The humor in this situation lies in the sheer calculation of it all. Long before she was eyeing the crown, Meghan was clearly auditioning high-profile men to see who could provide the best launchpad for her ambitions. Rory, with his millions and his global fame, was the perfect target. However, unlike a quiet evening of tea and biscuits, Meghan's brand of friendship reportedly involved high-octane nights that left Rory's golf game in shambles. Critics are now laughing at the irony. Meghan has spent years trying to convince us she was a naive newcomer to the global stage, yet here she is, over a decade ago, leaving world-class athletes dazed and confused in her wake. It's becoming increasingly clear that Rory didn't just lose a few matches because of a bad swing. He lost them because he was caught in the gravitational pull of a woman who makes a hurricane look like a gentle breeze. This resurfaced scandal has sent Meghan into a reported state of high alert because it shatters the image of the innocent humanitarian she has tried so hard to sell. It turns out the secret boyfriend before Harry wasn't just a quiet chapter in a diary, but a high-stakes liaison that left a trail of professional carnage. If she was willing to distract a golfer into a triple bogey meltdown just for a bit of New York fun, what else has she been hiding under those designer hats? The internet is now abuzz with theories about who else she might have befriended on her way to the top. From her meticulously managed blog to her strategic friendships, every move seems to have been a dress rehearsal for the ultimate role of her life, and Rory was merely an unwitting guest star in the pilot episode. At the end of the day, the controversy always finds its way back to Meghan because she is the common denominator in every disrupted life she touches. Whether it's the British monarchy or a PGA leaderboard, the result is the same: chaos, confusion, and a lot of explaining to do. As she reportedly paces her mansion trying to figure out how to spin this hectic ghost of Rory McIlroy, the rest of us are left wondering who the next skeleton in her closet will be. One thing is for certain: Meghan Markle doesn't do quiet, and she certainly doesn't do simple. She does headlines, and unfortunately for her, these ones aren't the kind you can fix with a Netflix special. In Meghan's voice while disclaiming the allegations, "Look, my time with Rory was purely about global advocacy, specifically advocating for better hydration and more scenic balconies. If his golf swing suffered, it was likely just the sheer weight of the meaningful conversations we were having. I've always been a girl who dreams big, and if that means occasionally distracting a world-class athlete with my authentic presence, then that's just the price of being a girl boss. Let's focus on the joy, not the scorecards.